Hello, I'm Brynley from the Pelham Public Library, and today I'm going to teach families how to make seed bombs for Earth Day.
Okay, this is what you're going to be getting inside your library kit. A cloth, a small bag of wildflower seeds, 2 pieces of construction paper, 1 green and 1 blue, and the rest of the bag is filled with shredded newspaper. You're going to need to supply yourself with a jug of water and a number of bowls. I like to use 3 because I let the newspaper soak in 2, and then I'm able to strain it out into the 3rd. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to tear our construction paper into relatively small pieces. This is a great project for the kids to do. It doesn't need to be exact, it just needs to be made smaller. Now do the blue. Again, same thing. Then you're going to get 2 of your bowls out and set them in front of you. You're going to take a handful of the newsprint and divide it between the 2 bowls. Now the neat thing about this project is that you're able to tear the bag apart and use it as well. So next step, tear your paper bag apart and divide it evenly between the 2 bowls of newsprint. This is a fully compostable craft, the end product is, so you're going to be able to use any type of paper you would like. Pour the colored construction paper bits into the bowl and then take your water and cover the contents of the bowl. So I'm just going to divide my water in half, and then I use my fingers to press it in to make sure that all of the newsprint and the construction paper and the paper bag is actually covered with the water. Once your newspaper has sat, you'll be able to pick it up and it will feel like a sloppy mess. You're going to put it into one of your 2 blenders, or 1 blender, whatever works for you, whatever you have at home. So I like to put a handful of the contents in and then just pour water in. Make sure that the contents are covered. It's going to help with your blender better. My blender is an old blender that I normally use for making things like seed bombs or zipping things up for the compost. So this is a very easy process, and it doesn't need to be any kind of special blender to use it. Again, it's all compostable and it's easy to wash out of your machine, so you're set. Next, you're going to pulse it until it makes a pulp. So this is what the contents will look like after you blend it. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to pour half of the seeds into your blended mixture. Now we're making little globes here with the blue and the green construction paper. So when you eventually bring the 2 together, it will look like little worlds. You're going to take the cloth, spread it out, and very carefully, I would suggest an adult do this, pour the pulp into the cloth. Be careful of the blade at the bottom of the blender. It can be very sharp. So you're going to take your cloth and you're basically going to wring the pulp out, just squeezing it with your hands. Now you've got half of the seeds in there, so it's going to feel a little bit gritty and grainy. And I'm just putting that in the third bowl. Now we're going to do the same thing with the green construction paper bowl, except I'm going to show you how I did it in my old magic bullet. Going to add the rest of the seeds into this half of the pulp mixture. I like to just fold the seeds in a little bit so they're not all sitting at the top. And I'm going to drain it. I'm going to add the green pulp in with the blue pulp. Again, mine isn't colored very well, but hopefully yours will be. And then I'm going to take my hands and I'm just going to blend those seeds into the mixture better. And I'm going to blend the blue and the green together, just almost like kneading it, like molding it in. Really making sure that the seeds are mixed throughout. Then you're going to take tablespoon size portions and you're going to use your hands and you're going to press them together into small balls, just like the world. This is going to take a little bit to make sure that everything sticks together and everything stays together. So just work it between your palms and squish it with your fingers and really work it in. I'm going to repeat this process with the rest of the pulp that's in your bowl. And then you're going to have to allow your seed bombs to dry for probably 24 hours or even more. And that's how you make seed bombs.
Seed bombs are a part of a movement called throw and grow. Everything that we've made them with is compostable. So you can throw them into a garden, you can throw them into the woods, you can put them and plant them in a pot, and eventually all of the composted material will break down, and with some water and sunlight and some warmth, you will grow some beautiful flowers that attract some of our native pollinators like bees that help us to produce vegetables and fruit that we love to eat. Earth Day is April 21st. If you want to enjoy some Earth Day stories or learn more about it, check out the Pelham Public Library's catalog for Earth Day books. I've got 4 on display here. There's some longer chapter books as well as some nonfiction and fiction books for children and for families to read. Happy Earth Day!